Our Sunday Spotlight shines today on Jeff Struecker, an Army Ranger caught in the firefight with Somali warlords that inspired Black Hawk Down. The battle took place 20 years ago. This week, a life-shaking experience that moved him to return to Mogadishu for a dramatic documentary. And ABC's Matt Dowd is back with Struecker's story.
In 1993, Jeff Struecker was a 24-year-old Army Ranger sergeant, tasked with leading a squad of men through the hostile streets of Mogadishu. Their harrowing journey, the inspiration for the film Black Hawk Down. Somalia had descended into chaos. The U.S. sent an elite team to help restore order. But on this day, the routine mission went horribly wrong. A Black Hawk helicopter was downed by warlord militiamen. An assault mission turned quickly to a rescue mission.
I went through what is still to this day the most intense gunfight I've ever been in my life. One of the men that I was responsible for was shot in the head and killed instantly right behind me, and there was nothing that I could do about it.
And then you're told you're going to have to go back out because there's another rescue that has to be done. Did you think you were going out now like on a death mission?
All of us were thinking, okay, this is a suicide mission. If we go back through what we just drove through, every one of us are going to die. Ranger Creed says, I'll never leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy. Listening over the radio, people's voices were getting more and more terrified. I started thinking about my family and I started praying.
A moment so intense, so powerful, it changed everything.
It was a life-transforming event for me. I think many people think, oh, Jeff got shot at and he got scared and he's different because of it. And really, that wasn't it. Been in firefights and previous combat tours before this. I had a very, very strong faith in Jesus Christ before I went. But my faith became so real, it became so significant.
So much so that Sergeant Struecker became an Army chaplain and now a pastor.
Instead of raising children to be spiritual warriors.
A dramatically new life, but an incomplete journey. The resolution found when he returned to the site of the grisly battlefield this past spring. An incredible trip captured all on camera.
Wishing that I had some more guns around me.
As you're driving through the streets and driving through the market, you can almost feel your heart pounding. Are you at this point like, wow, something could happen actually again?
Even watching the movie Black Hawk Down for the first time, I didn't relive the emotions of Mogadishu until I went back there this spring. Immediately, the emotions, the smells, the thoughts from Mogadishu came flooding back like I was just there yesterday.
This is what the roads look like with people, except for the people all had guns, because it's very dangerous. No, don't turn back. Is that a roadblock? It's okay, keep going, keep going.
For Struecker, it was a journey from fighting to family to faith.
Are you glad, looking back at your trip, that you went back?
I don't know if I'd use the word glad. I learned a little bit about myself that I didn't even realize. Would I do it again a third time? Absolutely not, but I'm glad it's over.
For This Week, I'm Matthew Dowd in Columbus, Georgia.
And you can see all of Return to Mogadishu on our website at abcnews.com/thisweek. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the names of 7 service members killed in support of the war in Afghanistan. And that is all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.